And we are live. It's Monday night with Bruce and Dennis.
We are live.
Ta 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 ta. Another opening of another show.
I'm not on yet. Give me time. Sometimes I pop right on.
And sometimes you don't.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get nervous that it's not going to open up. And mine shows that there's two people watching in the wing. That could be Lynn and my friend. It's a nice ring to you.
Oh, thank you.
And what do you have over there? You have beautiful crystal necklaces. And again, we are alone.
All alone.
Hi, Gary. You're lurking.
Hi, Gary.
I could see you lurking. Hi, Christy.
Hi, Christy.
You had a great show today. Hopefully we get some people in here. Doing the plastic.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get some. Hey, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Welcome in. Now, is your screen moving or it won't be moving yet?
It's back to normal.
Okay. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Monday. It's that Monday again.
It's a little bit cool in Jersey.
Yeah, 60 degrees, sunny, but now we're going to get rain for the next couple of days. I hate to hear the news of rain, but...
I remind me later to thank everybody for their well wishes.
We want to thank everybody.
And their prayers because it worked.
Dennis's health is very good. We went to the doctor today. I got a clean bill of health.
I was expecting to hear him say I need a pacemaker or a...
Hi, Mama Chola.
Defibrillator.
Dennis is in good health.
And all I need to do is just...
take a vitamin.
Add a vitamin to my regular pills and come back in 6 months.
So he's going to live.
I told you. Only a silver bullet's going to get rid of me.
Hi, Shell Bell. Welcome in.
Hi, Shell Bell.
Happy Monday.
Hi, Mama Chola. That's pretty.
Which one?
All of those.
The ones up there?
Yes.
Yep, good news.
I love those earrings.
The pineapples?
The pineapples and cherries.
Right?
I love it.
Del Monte in a can. Used to have the pineapples with the cherries.
I used to love those.
They still have it. Mama Chola said, Dennis, that you must see that on yours, right?
Yes.
Hi, Lenore. Welcome in.
Hi, Lenore.
Happy Monday. How come? Yeah, my thing's not working. Get back on. Filter, all messages. Okay. I've been out at the doctor's all day, so I know the feeling.
No.
Where's the pretty butterflies? Me too, Mama Chola. Yeah, I guess it's that time, like a certain age, everyone just goes to the doctors, right?
That's why God invented doctors, to give you something to do after you're retired.
Right? Twinning. Hi, Tammy Poole. Welcome in.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Norma.
And Norma.
Welcome in, Norma. They wanting to put stents in my neck.
In your neck?
In your neck?
Carotid arteries?
Maybe. so we're just going to do a couple of scans, get some more people in here. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That just opens the arteries.
Yes, that's an easy fix.
I like the way you say it's an easy.
It is.
Hi, Linda. Welcome in. We got a couple of size 10 rings. I don't know if they're your style, but we got some bigger rings. Got some new rings.
Stents are done as an outpatient.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Nancy. Welcome in.
It's not a big cut.
She's asking, will she be okay, Dennis? Shellbell.
You're going to be fabulous.
You're going to be fine, Shellbell.
Please, I went through a quadruple bypass. I was in Walmart 2 weeks later.
Shellbell, you will be fine.
Yeah, well, you have to think positive and everything works out great. And we're too young to die.
Only the good. No, that's like... Okay, so we got 14 people here.
Okay.
Don't forget the thumbs up, everybody. I did a reading on Dennis, and that's how I knew he was gonna be okay. Thanks, Mama Chola.
Well, tell Shellbell she's going to be fine.
Is that big brooch silver?
What?
What big brooch?
That one there?
That's rhinestone. That's in the center, the one that Dennis is pointing to. That's rhinestones. That's not silver.
Could we get started? Because my arm is getting tired.
And where are we going to go?
You tell me.
Let's start off with... I always do this. I never know what I want to start with. Should I start with these? No. Let's start off with the red and white striped earrings. Right here, the red and white striped earrings. Hi, Pamela. Welcome in.
Hi, Pam.
Lots of stuff tonight. We got more butterflies, stone butterflies, lots of acrylic, lucite, bakelite, and plastic. So right now we're bringing up these fun red and white acrylic pierced earrings.
2.5 inches high and 1 3/4 in circumference.
And these are red and white acrylic / plastic
Pierced.
vintage earrings. These are pierced. And we're going to do a starting bid. I don't know why this does this. A starting bid of $10. Starting bid $10 on the pierced red and white vintage hoop earrings. We have Pamela in at 10. We're now looking for 12. I love those, you know? I'm lagging, sorry guys. It's okay, Mama Chola. Nice lightweight earrings. These are pierced. And if I don't see any other interest, we are going to count these down for Pamela.
They are fun.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. They're pierced. And sold to Pamela. Congratulations, Pamela.
Congratulations, Pamela. Thank you so much.
I like when you say thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Let's put this over there. I'm going to put these on there.
Okay.
I'll take those from you. Hi, JB. Welcome in, Jen B. JB. Welcome
JB
in,
Fletcher.
Welcome in, Jen B. Okay. let me just put this on here.
Where are we going next?
Let's do the, hang on one sec. Just give me a second.
Give me a
All
second.
right. And, because I just got to put this here, do this.
I'm hanging.
Let's put these where can you go into the center of, yeah, you could do that. And let me just get these put away. Welcome in, everybody. We got 9 people. What happened to everyone else?
You had 14.
I had 14. They left.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. We've got an 89 positive rating.
Oh.
89% positive rating.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, but we only have 9 people. Looks
Oh.
like more than 9 people. Anyway. Okay, so let's do the pineapple earrings. So we're going to do these fun, vintage, probably 1970s, 1980s, pineapple and cherry pierced earrings.
2 3/4 inches.
It says we have 14. See, mine shows 11. I don't know. It changes.
2 3/4 inches and 2 inches in circumference.
2 inches in diameter. We got these vintage cherry and pineapple pierced earrings. And they dangle. These are great. We are going to start these off at $15.
They are fun.
Starting bid $15 on these fun pineapple and cherry pierced earrings. These are plastic. They're vintage, 1970s, 1980s. They're great for the summer. We have Norma in at 15, looking for 17. I love them. Don't you remember eating those Dole pineapples out of the can with the little cherry pieces? And they had other fruit in that thing. Right? No?
Yes.
Okay.
I remember the girls at the Bungle colonies wearing these type of earrings.
Okay. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Welcome in. So we're going to count this down for Norma. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Norma.
Anybody ever saw the movie Walk on the Moon? They know what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't remember Walk on the Moon. Mama Chola does, I think.
It's not an ancient
We
movie.
could put these on there from other ones.
It's about the Catskills in 1969.
Okay, why you talk so quiet?
Because
You're talking so
I'm quiet.
I know. Okay, thank you, Norma. Congratulations.
Okay, where are we going?
Okay, let's do that Bakelite bracelet. See the Bakelite on top? That one, that carved one. So we're going to do a Bakelite carved bracelet. Creamed corn is the color. Creamed corn. It's 7 3/4 on the mandrel. It's 7 3/4 inches. 7 3/4 on the mandrel. This is carved. Cream corn is the color. Carved Bakelite. Hi, Valerie. Welcome in. We're going to do a starting bid of $35 on this beautiful Bakelite bracelet.
Beautifully carved.
Nice carving. Hi, Elizabeth. Welcome in.
Hi, Elizabeth.
So we're looking for a $35 start. We have Pamela in at 35. We're now looking for 37. Yeah, the color is great. I always was told that this is called creamed corn, because it's too light to be butterscotch.
I always hated cream corn as a kid.
We have Norma in at 37. We're now looking for 39.
It's a nice one.
Has nice carving.
It's nice deep carving.
Pamela is out. Thank you, Pamela, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Norma. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Norma. Thank you again,
everybody.
Pamela. I believe you are correct. Of course I'm correct, Mama Chola. Here's the bracelet.
Right here.
Okay. Congratulations. Let's do the brown one since we're on it.
Okay.
Here comes another beautiful, Bakelite, carved Bakelite bracelet. Same thing, 7 3/4 on the mandrel. This is your brown Bakelite. These have all been tested. This is beautifully carved. 7 3/4 on the mandrel. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in.
Hi, Leslie.
We're going to do the same thing. $35 starting bid on the brown Bakelite bracelet. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. We have Pamela in at 35. We're now looking for 37. Beautiful brown carved Bakelite. And we're going to count that down for Pamela. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning, and sold to Pamela. Congratulations, Pamela.
Congratulations.
Should we do the last one?
Nice. Wow.
I have one more piece of Bakelite, and this is the biggest out of the three. This one is not carved. This is just a smooth, beautiful, almost creamed corn, a little deeper in color. And this is saying 8 inches on the mandrel.
1.5 inches wide.
1.5 inches wide. Beautiful coloring. Darker than creamed corn, but lighter than butterscotch.
Sunshine.
In great shape. We're going to do a starting bid of $45. Bakelite bracelet. 1.5 inches wide, looking for a starting bid of $45. It fits on the mandrel. It says 8 inches, so I'm going to say 7 3/4 would probably fit. Most of your Bakelite bracelets don't go larger than a 2.5 inch opening.
Should I measure it?
It's going to be about that. So we're looking for a starting bid of 45. About 2.5.
2.5.
2.5. They usually are. You know what? I'm going to drop it down a little bit. I don't want it to sit alone. We are going to lower the price. Well, I'm still going to, we have Norma at 45. I'm a big girl, wink, wink. But you know what, Heidi? I have a trick of the trade. If you take a plastic bag and put it on your hand,
Or a silk stocking.
or a silk stocking, you could slide your hand right inside without a problem. Bruce, have you shown the multicolored bracelet? I have not, Kay Bailey, but I will be going up to those pretty soon. We are going to count this down for Norma. going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Norma. Congratulations, Norma. I sold it. What do you
Okay.
think? I'm gonna throw it. Okay. Congratulations. So let's do some of the, should we do some of those?
Okay, yeah.
Or should we do a rosary? I mean, which?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, let's do that little stretch bracelet right on top over there. Now, to my right, the small one, that one. Let me put it on the mandrel, but it's a stretch, so it's not, I can't, you know, it's right now 7 inches without opening up. 7, 7.5. I mean, I have an 8-inch wrist, and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I have an 8-inch wrist, and this fits an 8-inch wrist. These are small lucite acrylic stretch bracelet. I'm gonna call it confetti. It's a confetti, clear, blue, red, green, and orange and yellow. Great bracelet. Again, I can't see it.
There it is.
Okay. And we are going to do a starting bid of $15. Starting bid 15 on this beautiful stretch bracelet. Right? It is a party. It's a happy party. Starting bid 15. Don't forget, everyone, please put your thumbs up for us.
They are just fun.
They're fun pieces.
Starting bid $15.
It's acrylic / lucite. It's clear, and all your primary colors, basically orange, yellow, blue, green, and red. Fits a 7.5 to 8 inches. This is a stretch bracelet.
I love it.
But we're going to pass on that. You guys
Okay.
know it's here. Here, because I don't want to keep it on top of people now. Okay. Let's do the big, let's do the lucite one, the clear one. And let's see what happens. This. Now this is 7 1/4. 7 1/4. Here. I'm going to say 7 1/4. Okay? So, because it's going to separate. So we have this beautiful lucite stretch bracelet. Lucite / acrylic. Great stretch. It's going on the mandrel at 7 1/4 without separating. And we are going to do a starting bid of $20. Starting bid $20.
Nice bezel.
These were all bought out of a store that was going out of business, and we bought a lot of them because I do have 2 shops and we put them in there. These are great bracelets.
It's fun.
I guess the other ones I'm not going to keep doing them.
Okay.
Hi, Kirsten. Welcome in.
Hi, Kirsten.
Happy Monday. I was going to say happy Tuesday, but it's Monday.
It's Monday.
It's Monday. All right, well, let's pass on that.
Okay.
And let's get off the lucite or plastic. Let's do a rosary.
A
Let's
rose.
do the blue rosary. So we're going to bring up this beautiful blue glass rosary. This is a vintage rosary. Yes, thank you, Kirsten. He is in good shape.
Yep.
So we have this beautiful blue glass rosary. And we are going to do a starting bid of $15. Hi, Vito. Welcome in. I believe you're new here, so welcome in.
Everybody, welcome Vito.
Well, everyone, welcome Vito. So we're looking for a $15 starting bid on the blue glass rosary. We have Leslie in at 15. Looking for 17. Vito, if you're interested in registering, Mama Chola just put it in the chat. We would just need your real name, your YouTube name, the state you live in, and that's it, right? And your email address. So we're going to count this down for Leslie.
And it says on the back here, Mother of Good Success, pray for me.
Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Leslie. Congratulations, Leslie. Let's bring up the one that's, you want to bring up the red?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Catherine. Welcome in. So we have this beautiful, same as the blue, but this is a beautiful bright red glass bead, vintage rosary. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to start this off at $15. Red bead rosary. Starting bid 15. We have Leslie in at 15, looking for 17. Didn't someone want to see? There you go. Mama Chola, it's $15. Mama Chola, typo. So let's see. We're going to count this down for Leslie. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Leslie. Congratulations, Leslie. Okay, should we want to get off the rosary and do?
Okay.
Let's do these.
You want to do a butterfly?
Let's do a butterfly. Let's do the fluorite, or you want to do the yellow one, the bigger yellow. You want to do that? That's not yellow. Which one are you doing, Dennis? Make up your mind. That's yellow.
Yes.
Yellow and purple.
But these are the bigger ones.
Okay, so you want to do a bigger? They're all going.
Okay.
So we're bringing up these little statuettes. We had them up last week, and we unwrapped a couple of more. These are the stone butterflies. The wings are stone, and the base is a metal, and it holds the wings. This one is purple with a lot of yellow. Unfortunately, I don't know the stone, but it's beautiful. And we are going to do a starting bid of $36. Starting bid $36.
4 inches across. The wings are 4 inches, 4.5 inches long, and the whole unit stands
Then it's
5 inches tall.
Fluorite. Thank you, Shalbell. So we have this beautiful fluorite butterfly. We have Leslie in at 36. We're now looking for 38. Great colors, all natural. Don't forget at 8 o'clock. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in.
Hi, Cheryl.
At 8 o'clock, we're going to do the first giveaway. So again, we have this beautiful yellow and purple fluorite butterfly statue. And I think we're going to count this down for Leslie. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Leslie. Congratulations, Leslie. Beautiful choice. Hang on, I just want to make sure it goes in the right way. Congratulations. You want to do the purple one?
We'll do the purple one.
Okay, the purple one is fluorite also. So we're going to bring up the purple and clear fluorite butterfly.
Five inches by 4 inches.
5 inches by 4 inches, metal base, and the wings are stone.
And stands 5 inches tall.
We are going to do the same thing. This one we're starting off at $36. Starting bid 36. Purple and clear. And we have Pamela in at 36. We're now looking for 38 on the beautiful butterfly statue. Leslie, I would just need you to go to 38. Okay, we have Leslie in at 38. And we're now looking for 40. Pamela is in at 40. And can you show it a little more? Yes, the reflection. Right, Karen? It's super pretty. Leslie's out. Thank you, Leslie, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Pamela. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Pamela. Congratulations. Let's do a bigger one. Let's do the big. Well, that's the smaller one.
I'm just putting it back here.
One more big one, and then we'll move on to
Do you want to do
something
this
else.
big one or this
Do
big
that
one?
one or the rhodochrosite?
Rhodochrosite.
Okay, we're going to do the bigger butterfly. This is rhodochrosite.
Five and a half inches wingspan.
5.5 inches. Go ahead.
And for five by 4.
5 by 4. Again, it's the
Five
butterfly.
5.5 by 4.
5.5 by 4.
And it stands 5.5 inches
Okay, you
tall.
tell them, Dennis.
I just said it. It stands 5.5 inches tall.
Okay, so this is the rhodochrosite. This is a bigger wingspan. Starting bid on this is $40. Starting bid $40. They're all taped in. When you get them home, you take the tape off, and the wings just sit right in the cradle. Looking for a starting bid of $40. Oh, it's not rhodochrosite. This is the rhodonite.
Rhodonite.
Rhodonite. The black and the pink. Looking for a starting bid of $40. I said the wrong color, Mama Chola, but it's all right. It's rhodonite. We have Leslie in at 40. We're now looking for 42. We do $2 increments all the way to 50 and then $5 increments.
That's so much fun.
Right? Well, they're nice because they're different. You know what I mean? And if you like butterflies, we have Pamela in at 42. We're now looking for 44. Looks like a person's body. I mean, it's a butterfly, but. So Pamela is high at 42. Leslie came back at 44. We're now looking for 46. Great colors. Beautiful specimen for rhodonite. Pamela is out. Thank you, Pamela, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Leslie. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Leslie. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you, everybody.
And thank you, everyone, for your bids. Okay, let's leave the butterflies there.
Okay.
And let's do the small rhinestone necklace on top of the check necklace.
Okay.
Here, I got this. You can put this here, right on this. Yeah.
I just have to get it.
But here, hold on. This is caught in the butterfly is caught in the bag. Here, you can put it right on this.
I just have to measure it.
Okay. Hi, Deborah. Welcome in.
Hi,
And
Deborah.
welcome home, Deborah. Deborah was away on vacation. Here, let's put it on this.
Okay.
So we're bringing up this beautiful vintage clear rhinestone bib necklace. Did you measure it?
15 inches.
Okay. It is 15 inches on the neck because back then they had smaller necks. So this is a 15-inch neck, clear rhinestone. And we are going to do a starting bid of $18. Starting bid $18 on this beautiful vintage necklace. Hi, Black Dog Vintage. Welcome in. We have Elizabeth in at 18. We're now looking for 20. Just trying to do this while I'm watching that.
We have 18. We're looking for 20.
We have 18 looking for 20. I'm looking for a different bag, to be honest with you. Nope. Where are the big bags? Here. Nope. Don't you hate when you do something and
Yes.
you're looking for something? I don't know what I did with them. Okay, we're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
What's funny? I can't remember. Let's bring up the. You want to bring up the check since you have it up off the board? Off the,
Okay.
you want to put it on a different board? I don't know if that one's. Congratulations, Elizabeth. You taking that off?
No.
Putting it on?
Yes.
Are you cold?
Yes.
I could shut the air off.
No. You're hot. I'm always cold.
Okay.
Just give me
Okay.
1 moment.
Take your time. Take your time. No one's. Look at this one. This is hematite.
Oh, It's beautiful.
Just put it over here on the table. Don't forget, everybody, please, the thumbs up. So, is that one signed? It might be.
Yes, it is.
Okay, but is it signed by...
I'll let you know in a minute.
You want this neckboard?
Yes.
Okay, so you take that, put that over there. Let me just see who this is signed by, because sometimes it's not David. Nope, this one is Bijou. Bijou MG. This is beautiful, though. So we're going to do a check necklace. Whoops. This check necklace is signed by Bijou. Bijou MG. Roughly.
It is signed right there.
Oh my God, that neckboard is so dusty.
And
So it's signed right on the back, Bijou MG. And here is the beauty.
it has a 3.5-inch drop.
3.5-inch drop. And this is clear with AB rhinestones that are like a blue color. And we are going to do a starting bid. Where's my numbers? $90 starting bid on this beautiful check necklace. We have Elizabeth in at 90. You have clear, and then you have the large center stone. You have little stones. This is a beauty, as they all take a life of their own.
These are purple in color. These little stones here.
It's putting off some serious glitter, right, Gary? I don't know if I could do this. Hang on. Look at that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Jean. Welcome in. Yes, glamorous. We are going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
It's a beauty.
It's a gorgeous one. Okay.
What are we bringing up? Do you want to bring up this?
Sure. You want to bring that up? I wish we could do it on a different bus because that bus is so dusty.
It isn't dusty. It
It's
just
not dusty, but it brings up the, picks up the,
it's 20 inches.
Okay.
This is vintage.
It's a vintage piece. It's not old. We have this vintage.
That's the
It's a hook.
hook.
We have this gold tone metal with pink rhinestones. Beautiful rhinestone necklace. This is probably from the 1970s, 1980s. Well made.
I thought it was older.
No, it's not older than that. Nice coloring. And we are going to do a starting bid of $20. Starting bid $20. And what was the next size?
20 inches.
20 inches long. Beautiful pink.
We have Elizabeth in for 20.
Right? Pretty pink. We have Elizabeth in at 20. Looking for 22. What's it? Pretty in pink?
Yep.
You know, the white and the black, maybe we'll do some of the necklaces
Okay.
after we do the... Actually, Mama Chola, this one's not check rhinestone. It's just a regular rhinestone necklace. This is not check. We're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning.
And sold.
And sold to Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Congratulations. Great color, great necklace.
That
Okay.
is. Want to do this one?
You want to do that one or the red one? Or the, how about the multicolor? You
Let's
want to
do
that
this one.
Congratulations. We're going to switch to a little bit of plastic right now.
For 20
I
inches
can't open this. Black and white
with a
with a what?
hook.
With a hook closure.
And it has a
Well, it's just a small drop.
3-inch drop.
3-inch drop. So we have this beautiful black and white acrylic / plastic necklace with black plastic beads. And what's the length on this?
20 inches.
20 inches long. And we are going to do a starting bid of $28. Starting bid $28. Black and white, a classic necklace. We have Cheryl in at 28. We're now looking for 30. This is a great piece. We have Norma in at 30. We're now looking for 32.
Fine necklace.
Here it is. That won't fit here.
Cheryl's back at 32.
We have Cheryl at 32. Black Dog Vintage likes this one. Wait till you see the others, Leslie. We have Norma back at 34. We're now looking for 36. No, Christy, we have more. There's still 3 up. We have Cheryl in at 36, and Norma is back at 38. We're now looking for, okay, Cheryl is out. We're going to count this down for Norma. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Norma. And thank you, Cheryl, for your bids.
Thank you.
Christy, we have 3 that are still up there. 3 butterflies. We'll bring them up in a little bit. You want to bring that one up?
Yes.
Now that one, can you do me a favor? When you open that up, if you fold it down, that'll go into a smaller, we could do that, right? Yeah. Without it. Okay. Like a 7x5 flat one.
Yeah.
The 5 one. Okay. So let's measure this. Now here comes a beautiful necklace similar to the small bracelet that we had up, the stretch bracelet.
22 inches.
But this is the necklace, and this is outstanding. It has a screw closure. Dennis is going to show you the screw closure. And this is a chunky monkey. It's a fabulous, it's a party on a party on a necklace? Is that what I'm trying to say?
Party on a neck.
Party on a neck. Clear and yellow, red, orange, blue, green. Beautiful, beautiful necklace. 20 inches?
22 inches.
22 inches long. We're going to do a starting bid of $25. Starting bid 25. Great necklace, great colors. We have Pamela in at 25. We're now looking for 27. This is going to need to pick up that.
It is.
It's a fun piece.
Yeah. Total fun.
And if you find these in the stores, the prices are amazing. We saw these pieces in one of the antique centers. They wanted $200 for bracelets and necklaces. They were like unbelievable. But we're going to count this down for Pamela. Hi, T. Marie. Welcome in.
Hi, T. Marie.
We're going to count this down for Pamela. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Pamela for $25. Congratulations, Pamela.
Pamela,
And hi, Tanya. Welcome in.
I don't know whether you saw the bracelet before.
She did. She saw it.
Oh, she did? Because
I'm pretty sure she saw it.
they go to great.
I'm pretty sure she saw it. She had to see it.
I don't know.
Thank you. I have. Okay, she has the matching. So let's. Okay, wait a minute. Can I undo this to get this in here?
Jess.
Okay. And don't forget, everybody that has a wrench, you guys are welcome to share the love. Drop some links. Leslie, Tanya, if you want to drop some links, your own links, and whoever else has a channel. Kirsten. Let's share the love. Okay. Let's do the party on a. You want to do that, or you want to do the black and oval confetti? See the large stretch? Let's do that one.
Okay.
So we're going to do a stretch bracelet. Should we do this one or the black and white? How about the black and white?
Okay.
You want to do the round one? It's like a cream and white. That, right? Yeah. Don't worry about it now. This is dynamite. If I could wear this, like get away with it, I'm going to say 7 1/4. Okay. We're going to bring up this fabulous white and black outrageous stretch bracelet. It is amazing. It reminds me of chocolate covered Oreos.
Black on white.
Black on white. What am I missing? Bruce and Dennis, how much is the confetti bracelet? It's 15, Leslie. 15. 1-5. 1-5, Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
And sold to Leslie. Congratulations, Leslie. That is going home to you. This white, wait, I'm getting a little confused here. Let me just do this. Hang on, everyone. Thank you, Leslie. Okay, so this white and black striped stretch bracelet.
Black on white. 2 1/4 inches wide.
We are going to do a starting bid of $20 on this bracelet. $20 starting bid on the black and white fabulous stretch bracelet. We have Cheryl in at 20, and Norma came back at 22.
We actually,
I told them.
as God is my witness,
I told them.
saw these same bracelets for $200.
We saw this bracelet for $200 a year ago. We have Cheryl at 24. Norma is out. And we're now looking for 26. If I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for Cheryl. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl, and thank you, Norma, for your bids.
I have a good story with them. They were from Europe.
Yeah, they had it. They said that's what they
Yeah.
said. But you know what? Maybe that's where they bought them. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, because they were imported.
You want to do this red and black,
Okay.
and then we'll, you know. So we're going to bring up this great red and black disc necklace. Do you want to put it on this or that? I think
that.
the big one. Or do you want to put it on the white necklace over there?
No.
Which one? This one?
18, 19
Don't
inches.
forget, 5 minutes. We do it good. How many inches?
19 inches.
I think it would be 20, no?
No, 19.
So we have this beautiful red and black Lucite stretch
Come on, they must work.
slash acrylic, not stretch. It has a screw closure.
Screw closure.
Screw closure. It's not coming up yet. There it is. And this is a beautiful piece. It's red and black. Great color combination. I love the red. I like the black together. Great necklace. We're going to do a starting bid of $28. Starting bid $28. Another great piece. We have Pamela in at 28. We're now looking for 30. Whoops. I love that one.
Yeah.
The red and the black. Just like the white and black. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give it a little time. You know, we got this vintage piece over here.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to count this down for Pamela. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Pamela. Congratulations, Pamela.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Another beauty.
You want to bring up the black and white one?
The white and black, or do you want to do the colored one on the other end?
I'm going to do this one.
You want to do that one?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to bring up another white and black. This is a different figuration. Is that how you say it? Figuration?
Configuration.
Configuration. My mistake. Sorry.
22 inches
22 inches long. Where are you going to put it?
on the
The
black.
little how about the little bust with the black and white top? No? Yeah. No?
Okay. Has the same barrel closure.
Has the same screw closure. This is a bigger bead, a bigger black bead, and these are like squares or triangle squares. This is a unique necklace, black and white.
Better on the big one.
You like it better on the big one?
Yes.
Okay. This one's a little different. Black and white with black beads. We're going to do a starting bid of $30 on this necklace. Starting bid $30. Black and white acrylic slash lucite. Fabulous piece. What was the length on that, Dennis?
22 inches.
22 inches, Deborah. 22 inches long. So we have 22 inches long. So we're looking for a starting bid of $30. We have Cheryl in at 30. We're now looking for 32. Sarah bracelet. I want to bring up that. Okay. I don't think there's any other interest. We're going to count this down for Cheryl. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl.
Thank you.
Now, you got to put that on the floor because there's nothing
Yes.
else going on now.
Okay.
Congrats, congrats. So we're just going to move on to some other items, and then we're going to go back.
Okay.
Let's do, you want to do one more bracelet, or do you want to do some other things? You want to do one of those vintage bracelets?
One of these?
You want to do the white one? I think the white one first.
Okay.
So we're going to bring up, I got to put this on the mandrel. I don't think on the mandrel it's really going to, let's see, because it's a clamper. So it's hard to do it on this. It's a 6.5. Small wrist, but it's a clamper, so it could really stay open. So this is a vintage bracelet. These are white glass cabochons, rhinestones. This is an older piece. It's fitting 6.5 on the mandrel. It does open up on the top. And we are going to do a starting bid of $70. Starting bid $70 on this beautiful vintage bracelet. This is a clamper. 6.5 on the mandrel. It's a smaller piece. They had smaller arms back then, but it's a beauty.
Beautifully made.
After this, we'll do the giveaway. Great clamper, good shape.
This is magnificent. It reminds me of serpents.
Serpents?
Serpents.
I heard you, serpents. And then maybe we'll do the giveaway after this. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's pass on this. It's not the time. Okay, we're going to pass on that.
Okay.
I'll be multitasking, so I won't be able to drop links. It's okay. Thank you, Leslie, though.
Okay, we're doing a giveaway.
We're going to do the first giveaway. Don't go anywhere, Leslie. Wait for the first giveaway. Are we doing the one that I thought you would do? This one. But I need to see what her... Where's the answer?
Bottom one.
Bottom one. Like your niece, right? Your niece's.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all know the routine. Dennis is going to say the question. And then when we say go, you give the answer.
Run as fast as you can and answer.
Okay.
Ring that bell.
So talk loud.
What was Cinderella's real name?
What was Cinderella's
Real name.
Real name where?
What was her given name?
Okay. What was Cinderella's real name?
Her stepsister's called her Cinderella.
Okay. What was Cinderella's real name?
Okay, go.
Go. See, I think that's going to mix people up. But anyway. Nope. Look, there.
That's it.
That's it. Black Dog Vintage. Black Dog Vintage.
Because
Ella.
she took care of the soot, they called her Cinder. And Cinderella.
Cinderella.
And that's how you got Cinderella.
Black Dog Vintage. This is coming home to you. This beautiful crystal and black crystal necklace by Dennis is coming home to you. Congratulations. Okay. Now let's go back to some jewelry.
To think one day my necklaces will be considered vintage.
One day. Well, they're vintage beads, so it's
Yeah.
just a matter of congrats. Black Gold Vintage. Giveaway. Let's do the blue check necklace.
Blue check necklace.
Blue check necklace. Good thing I have a son who loves Cinderella. Right, Leslie? But guess what? I didn't even know the name. But then again, I'm not your typical. I'm surprised Gary didn't. Dennis, you need to design a hang tag. We do, Deborah. So we're going to bring up this beautiful, large blue rhinestone check necklace. This necklace is not signed, but the colors in this are outrageous. Hi, Gina. Welcome in. Welcome in. Everyone, thumbs up. So this came out of nowhere. Look at the beautiful glass that looks like lapis. There are glass cabochons that look like lapis. This is an exquisite piece. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely.
4.5 inch drop.
No, but what's the length?
18 inches.
18-inch neck. 18 inches is the neck. 4-inch drop.
Yep.
And a 4-inch.
4.5 inch drop.
4.5-inch drop. This we're doing a starting bid of $95. Starting bid $95.
I call this a bosom snuggle.
Well, no, but I think the lapis, the stone, I see.
This
the glass that
snuggles
looks like
right in
stone.
your bosom.
So we have Elizabeth in at 95. We're now looking for 100. On this gorgeous check necklace, we have Noelle in at 105. Welcome in, Noelle. We're now looking for 110. And we have 110 from Elizabeth. And Noelle came back at 120. Let's see.
Elizabeth is at 125.
And Noelle came back at 130.
It's a beautiful piece.
I never noticed the pieces that look like lapis.
Yes.
So Elizabeth is out. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. Pamela got the popcorn. We're going to count this down for Noelle. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Noelle.
It's a gorgeous piece.
Congratulations, Noelle. And again, thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. No? Or you want a white?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Green or this?
That. Okay.
Congratulations.
Where are we
Well, I'd
going
like to bring
next?
up a butterfly because I
Okay.
think Christy wanted to see a butterfly. So let's bring up the one with on the left. Yeah, that one. Christy, I'm not sure if you're still here, but we're going to bring up another butterfly. I mean, if not, there'll always be.
6 inch by 4 inch.
Left again, because they know it's...
And it's 6 inch high. 6 inches wide by 4 inches of the wingspan, and it stands 6 inches high.
Can you say that all again?
Yes.
No, I'm only kidding. Okay. So this butterfly, again, I'm sorry, I don't know the stone, but it looks like an agate of some sort.
I love it.
It's a beautiful piece. And we are going to start this butterfly.
6 inch wingspan.
We're going to start this butterfly at $40. Beautiful coloring. Looks like an agate.
Yeah.
Type, but I'm not sure.
This is my favorite.
This is your favorite?
Yeah, because it looks like butterfly with the way the colors are.
We have Elizabeth Johnson in at 40. We're now looking for 42. This is by David Rosary.
Yeah, 40, looking for 42.
Can I put this on the green? On the green? Oh. Can I move this?
Yeah, move that to the black.
I can't. I'm going to put it on the woman over here.
Why don't you put it on the black?
Well, because I can't get that far. So just put it there. Okay. So we have Elizabeth in at 40. And we are going to count this down for Elizabeth. Hang on. Don't look fast, just leave it there. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Dennis, this is you can't do this now. Please,
Okay,
you should have left well enough alone.
Just hold on to that. Fine, thank you.
Can I have the butterfly?
Yes, you can have the butterfly.
Congratulations. Okay, can you put that somewhere? Let's do the, and then we'll get to some vintage crystal piece necklaces. Hey, Jen's Gems, welcome in. Okay, let's do that white. How about one of the let's do some of these things. The bracelet, the triangle, the white one is on top of it.
Okay.
That one underneath. Let's do that. That's a unique bracelet. And then we'll get to some other. I'm going to just stick with the, get some amber. Oh, this is big. Says it's big. Says 8 inches.
Says here.
Can you measure this? Because it says 8 inches on the man.
Okay.
I think it's a bigger inside. Yeah, it's almost
2 3/4.
So we have this fabulous striped, almost triangle bangle bracelet, heavy acrylic, marbled and striped. Really unique design. It's 2 3/4 inside diameter. It measures 8 inches on the mandrel.
And it's 1.5 inches wide.
1.5 inches wide. And we're going to do a starting bid of $18. Starting bid 18 on this unique shaped bangle bracelet. We have Kay Bailey in at 18. We're now looking for 20.
And when
Are you sure it's 2 3/4? Yes, Deborah. If it doesn't fit you, Deborah, I will take it back. It measures 8 inches on the mandrel. Dennis is showing you the size, but your finger's blocking the circle. You can't see it. We have Deborah in at 26. We're now looking for 28. Kay Bailey is in at 28. We're now looking for 30. Cheryl came back at 30. Kay Bailey is high at 32. It's so cool how to quantify it. I think there's another one. Cheryl is out. Thank you, Cheryl, for your bids. We have Kay Bailey at 32. We're now looking for 30. Deborah is out. And I think we're going to count this down for Kay Bailey. Right?
Yep.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. Congratulations, Kay Bailey. And thank you, everybody, for your bids. Super cool bracelet. Right, Tanya? You want to do the other, that one?
No?
Or the other bangle? See the other bangle with the wood to your left? Yeah.
Oh,
Let's try that one. I don't know if it's the same size, but it looks big. This is wood and acrylic. Here it goes. It's down there. It says 8 inches. So see what the measurement is. We have another big bangle. This is acrylic and wood. There is wood in one section.
almost 1.75 inches.
Almost
Oh,
in,
2 3/4.
almost. Dennis, what is that?
Almost 2 3/4.
Almost 2 3/4.
1.25 inches, 3/4 wide.
Okay, can you tell them because I'm getting mixed up? You're mixing me up.
1 3/4 inches wide. 2 and almost 3/4, like a smidgen smaller.
A smidgen smaller than 2 3/4 in diameter. It measures 8 inches on the mandrel. This is wood and acrylic. This is another beauty. Starting bid, $18. Super cool. I love the wood with the plastic. We have Cheryl in at 18. Looking for 20.
And it's just down on top. It's through and through.
Right. It's not a laminate.
Yeah.
It goes right through. So we have Cheryl at 18. We're now looking for 20.
It is a nicely made piece of.
This is great to put with Bakelite. You can mix these. You stack them. These are fabulous bangles. We're going to count this down for Cheryl. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl. Hello, Dennis.
Okay.
You always going like
The trance.
a trance. Could we bring up that necklace so I can get that? My favorite necklace.
Okay.
So we're going to bring up another fabulous acrylic / lucite striped black with multicolored necklace. You're going to have to put it like that. It's probably a 20 inch.
20 inch.
I think on the whiteboard that looks good. Yeah.
Let's give it that one.
This one. So here comes another unique. It won't lay right. You need the bust. Otherwise. So here it goes. Black. Now is that marbled? Looks it, right?
Yes.
So it's black. You have orange and green and blue, white, clear. Another fun, unique necklace. This is on the stiffer side, but it is sections. It's not one piece. And it's 20 inches long. And we are going to do a starting bid of $28. Starting bid 28. We have Sherilyn at 28. We're now looking for 30. Pamela, I would just need you to go to 30. We have Pamela in at 30. We're now looking for 32. Right, Tanya? Aren't they great? We have Cheryl back at 32. I love plastic jewelry. We're now looking for 34. Pamela is out. Thank you, Pamela, for your bids. And we're going to give a slow countdown for Cheryl. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Cheryl.
Beautiful piece.
Congratulations, and thank you, Pamela, for your bids. Okay, this one may be a little problem, but we'll figure it out. Let me do. Let's do an amber necklace. Or do you want to do another rosary? You want to get them out?
Okay.
Because they're in the way. So what's that over there? You want to do that?
Hematite.
So we're going to bring up an unusual rosary. It is hematite. So it's hematite and metal connecting, and you've got the crucifix. Again, this is the stone hematite. So it's a heavier rosary. And we're going to do a starting bid of $20 on the hematite.
Could you just read what the back of the cross says?
Hang on, everyone. Dennis wants me to read something. Oh, how am I going to read it?
You have your loop there.
I know, but it's not. It doesn't say. It says Jerusalem.
Huh.
The crucifix says Jerusalem. This is the stone hematite. We have Leslie in at 20, looking for 22. It's my bookend.
I guess it was made in Jerusalem.
Right? Probably. I don't see any other interest, so we're going to count this down for Leslie. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you and congratulations.
You
You want to do the red one? Well, that's not red. It's like a red and white.
red and white.
So we're going to bring up another rosary. These are vintage rosaries. We picked them up this weekend. This is red and white marbled glass beads. Are they red and white? Yeah.
Yep.
Red and white marbled glass beads.
With the rhinestone heart.
With the rhinestone heart.
With the Mary in the center. It has Mary in the center.
And we're going to do a starting bid of $15. Starting bid 15.
And it's from Italy.
This one is from Italy. Say anything else or just Italy?
It says Italy. And
Well, it doesn't matter. If you can't read it.
Chapel.
Chapel?
Mm-hmm.
Italy Chapel?
Yep.
Okay. Made in Italy. Okay, your hand's blocking the screen. This is red and white swirled beads, vintage glass beads. Looking for a $15 starting bid.
Made in Italy?
We said that. Mama Chola said it.
Okay.
We have Elizabeth in at 15. We're now looking for 17. Where am I picking up? Oh. Okay. We have Leslie back at 17. We're now looking for 19. Can you bring more of the color of the beads in? So we have Leslie at 17. We're now looking for 19. And Elizabeth is back at 19. We're now looking for 21. Leslie came back at 21. We're now looking for 23. This one's really unique.
Yeah.
The mother of pearl. I don't know if it's mother of pearl. Oh no, that's not it. Elizabeth is back at 25. Mama Trolla's got the pizza. And Leslie came back at 27. And Elizabeth is back at 30. This one's card, mother of pearl, mother of pearl. This one has an opening. We have Kitty in at 32. Leslie is out. Thank you, Leslie, for your bids. We have Kitty at 32. We're now looking for 34. And Elizabeth went to 35.
It's a
What about
necklace.
Huh?
It's a necklace.
Oh, there it is.
Mhm.
We have Elizabeth high at 35. We're now looking for 37. Kitty is out. Thank you, Kitty, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth, and thank you, everybody, for your bids. Do we want to do a rhinestone earring or something? How about the Heidi Das?
This one?
Heidi, yeah, those are Heidi Das. They're pierced.
Okay.
Congratulations and thank you. Don't forget at 8:45 or 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock is the next giveaway.
2 inches.
So we have these beautiful Heidi Das pink rhinestone pierced earrings. These are beautiful earrings. They're signed on the back. Heidi Das.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful colored pink. They're both signed Heidi Das. Hi, Purple. Welcome in.
Hi, purple.
And how long were these?
2 inches.
These are 2 inches. These are pierced. And we are going to do a starting bid of $25 on the Heidi Das pink rhinestone earrings. Starting bid 25. We have Kitty in at 25. We're now looking for 27. Elizabeth, I would just need you to go to, okay. Pamela's in at 27. We're now looking for 29 or higher. We have Deborah Schulman at 29. Elizabeth went to 35. So Elizabeth's high at 35. We're now looking for 37 on the pink Heidi Das pierced earrings. Deborah is out. Thank you, Deborah, for your bids. Pamela is out. Thank you, Pamela, for your bids. And I think that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kitty. And Kitty is out. We are going to count this down for Elizabeth. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations,
Congratulations, and thank you, everybody.
Elizabeth. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. We have 51 people here. Please get those thumbs up, everybody. Oh, you have to take those off like that.
Mm-hmm.
Should we shift over to some amber and some pearls, or do you want to? Could you fold these? So we're gonna. What are you doing? I'm gonna put that on record.
This one here.
Okay. Okay. So, do you want to do
Want to do some
more
rings?
plastic, or do you want to do some rings?
Well, let's do some rings.
How about the?
How about the big?
Let's do the bag. Okay. So we have this sterling silver mesh bag. The whole thing is sterling silver, and you'll show how it opens on this because that's really unique. It must have went to a chatelaine at one time. It's a change purse, and it opens so unique. It opens up into a square. Lift it up, Dan. and it unfolds into a square. This is all sterling silver. It's been tested. It weighs 60.4 grams of silver. 60.4 grams of silver. We're going to do a starting. What does this do? We're going to do a starting bid of $75. Starting bid $75. It has a little ring. You could put it on a chain, wear it around your neck. It's a beautiful piece. 60.4 grams of silver. And it's a little change purse. Starting bid $75. Let it open. It's going to open it. It's amazing. Great little change purse. You could wear it on your neck, put it in your purse.
That is cute.
I think it is. Looking for a starting bid of $75.
How many grams of silver?
What's that? 60.4 grams.
64.
They have it. Not 64.
60.4.
Right. Great piece.
Great, beautiful, unique.
Great price. Going once. Going twice.
And it's
Going
going
down.
down.
Okay, let's do a piece of amber. An amber necklace, please. You keep grabbing everything else.
Oh, okay.
Now, let's do the bigger one. The bigger one is the one on the bottom. Could store all of Dennis's sterling rings. They wouldn't fit.
Wouldn't fit.
Oh, that's a big one. Do you need the where's the ruler? So we have this large amber.
2
What
inches.
is it?
16 and 16 is 32.
32-inch amber necklace with a sterling clasp. What's the matter? Your hands? What's the matter?
I just got my wrist.
Okay. So you have a sterling clasp. This is amber from Colombia. This is Colombian amber. Gorgeous necklace, 32 inches long. 32 inches long. We're going to do a starting bid of $75. Starting bid $75. I'm back. Trying to take care of business around here. 32 inches long, Colombian amber. Great color. Hi, Suzanne Han. Welcome in. Looking for a starting bid of $75. That's an unheard of price for an amber necklace this big and this type of amber. Okay, you gotta do something with your hand. Looking for a starting bid of $75. Super chunky.
It's gorgeous.
Raw amber from Colombia. I'm glad you like it, Sarah. You want to show the whole necklace because I think maybe you're like shrinking it down. But I mean, they see it. They know what it is. You can't. Here it is on the neck board. 32 inches long. A little bit dead. You're making us a little dizzy. 32 inches long. Looking for a starting bid of $75. Sterling silver clasp. Okay. No interest. We're going to pass on that.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Well, it's here. We got another one too. There's two of them. One of them is smaller than the other. We're going to pass on this, and we're going to go back to some plastic. I think that's where we got to be. All right.
Let's do a ring.
You want to do a ring? Can you move that for me though? Because
Okay.
let's do the opal, but I don't know what the black stone is though. How about the garnet right down in the front? Nope. So we're going to do this sterling silver and garnet ring.
Size 10.
Size 10. This is a big ring. Size 10. Sterling silver and garnets. Again, first show the ring.
3/4 inch table.
3/4 of an inch table. Sterling silver and garnets. This is a beautiful ring. Great color. And we're going to look for a starting bid. $55 starting bid. Size 10, garnet, and silver. We have 58 people here. Thank you everybody for showing up. Size 10. You got to go up a little higher because you're two right on the bottom of my screen. We have Linda in at 55. Size 10. Right, Tanya? It's a gorgeous ring. What is the short necklace on the form to the left of the screen? Turquoise beads. Oh, those are, I think. Hang on, Sarah. Maybe to the right of the screen. We're going to count this down for Linda. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Linda. Congratulations, Linda. Beautiful ring. Congrats. Hi, Dina Marie.
Hi, Dina Marie.
Everyone, Dina Marie
Is in the house.
Everyone, Dina Marie has made it.
Okay. Is she talking about this necklace?
I don't know. Sarah, are you talking about this necklace? Sarah? I'm not sure. I don't know. Sarah, are you talking about this glass necklace?
Co-pilot to Sarah.
Sarah, is this the necklace you were talking about? No, it's not the necklace. She's talking about the blue necklace. Oh, maybe the one on the left, that one? The lower left? The pearls? Hang on. Sarah, are you talking? Oh, wait, it's not on the screen now. There's 3 necklaces on a form that is to the left. 3 necklaces. Maybe that? Not that. Bless you. She's talking about the blue lapis nugget necklace. Are you talking about the blue on the... Deb, can you take that out? It's the only blue necklace there is. Just take it off. Are you talking about this, Sarah? Sarah, is that the necklace you're talking about? Sodalite, actually. I think. I don't know where she is. Left of the rack, it was on the same form. You just picked this from. It's the shortest one. So it's on the other neck board, but it's not blue. It's the malachite she's talking about.
It's not blue.
Are you talking about this, Sarah? It's on the same form you just pulled it from. It's the shortest necklace. Oh, with the pink. It's not blue. Wait. Sarah, not this. Dennis, just show the. Can you? I'm not gonna. It's not blue. Oh, so it's not blue. It's the pink with the purple. It's the shortest necklace on there.
Okay.
Here, give me those. Not that either. There's no other necklace on that board. That's what you're saying. Is this the necklace, Sarah? And then if that's not it, then I can't. Hi, Jeff. Welcome in.
Hi, Jeff.
Everybody, my brother came in. If everyone can welcome Jeff into the chat room. Yes, pink and purple. This is rose quartz, peridot, and amethyst. And can I see if it's a silver clasp? I mean, it's not going to make a difference.
18
really.
inches.
Hang on, Sarah. I think it is. Hang on. Come on. Yes. So it has a sterling lobster claw closure. It's rose quartz, peridot, and amethyst.
18 inches.
18 inches long. And we're going to do a starting bid of $30. Starting bid $30. Rose quartz, amethyst, and peridot with a sterling silver chain extension. We have Kitty in at 30. We're now looking for 32. Gina, I would just need you to go. Okay, we have Sarah in at 35. Sarah is at 35. We're now looking for 37. 37 or more. We have Gina in at 37. We're now looking for 39. Sarah went to 40 on this gorgeous double strand necklace. And Gina's back at 42. We're now looking for 44. Mama Chola's got that popcorn. In 15 minutes, we're going to do the second giveaway. Sarah is at 45. We're now looking for 47. I love it. It looks like little flowers.
Yes.
Gina is back at 47. We're now looking for 49. Sarah went to 50. Now we do $5 increments. Hi, Painted Pony. Welcome in. Gina is out. Thank you, Gina, for your bids. And I think Kitty is out, right? Kitty is out. We're going to count this down for Sarah. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Sarah. Congratulations, Sarah. And thank you, everybody, for your bids. Beautiful necklace. Now we know the shortest necklace. You want to bring up the crazy... This one? Is that it's not a size 10? Want to bring up another size 10? That's not it. I don't think. The ruby is.
9.5.
Bring up the ruby, the big ruby, the man-made, lab-created ruby. That should be a size 10. Gorgeous necklace, Sarah. Congratulations.
10.5.
Okay. We're going to bring up this beautiful man-made, lab-created ruby ring, sterling silver. It's not showing up. It's fabulous. No, it's not showing up because of the light you have up on the top.
No.
Beautiful ruby No, don't do it. Dennis, you don't need to do it. Hello.
I'll just do
Dennis,
Okay.
please, you don't need to do it.
Okay.
We have this beautiful ruby ring, sterling silver, and rubies. Dennis wants to show everybody the glow. It's amazing how much it glows, but it is man-made. Can you show the ring, Dennis? They don't care. Really. Beautiful man-made ruby ring, size 10.5, with a lot of stones, a lot of bling. Got that, Mama Chola? Size 10.5. We are going to start this at $58. Starting bid $58, size 10.5. Beautiful rows of rubies. Size 10.5. Where are you going with it, Ben? Bid on it, but no really here. We have Linda in at 58. Right, Elizabeth Guzman? Isn't that beautiful? We have Linda in at 58. We're now looking for 60. I swear, I had all these bags. I'd want someone to take it home. If we don't see any other interest, we are going to count this down.
Gorgeous
for Linda.
color.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Linda. Congratulations, Linda. Beautiful ring. And if you use a black light on it, it lights up like Lunar Park. Want to do the opal? The opal, and I'm not sure what the black stone is, though.
It's 7.5.
So we're going to bring up this beautiful opal, man-made opal, and black stone. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the black stone is. It's faceted, and either way, it's a beautiful ring. Look at the opals, and it's sterling silver, and what size?
Size 7.5.
Size 7.5. Size 7.5. We're going to do a starting bid of $55. Starting bid $55 on this gorgeous sterling silver opal.
I thought they were signed.
What?
I thought they'd be signed.
Well, they're designer rings. They're not signed, but we were told they're designer rings. Sure makes the opals glow, right?
We have Rhonda
We have
McKay.
Rhonda at 55. We're now looking for 60. Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. Happy Monday. You know, I could use... Okay. If I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for Rhonda. Right, Dina? Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Rhonda. Congratulations, Rhonda. They're designer rings, but they're not like, you know, a specific name. These were all sold on not QVC, Home Shopping and those TV networks. This one woman had these rings. Some of them had the original tags. They were never worn.
1.25 inch.
Okay, but what size is it?
Table.
No.
It is size 9.5.
This, you sure? Because I didn't have, you sure that's a 9.5? I'm just making sure. Because I don't want to, yep. Size 9.5. This is your multicolored gemstone ring, all sterling silver with a gold wash. This is tourmaline, citrine, aquamarine,
Then it has
peridot,
it has all green stones.
all beautiful
on the bottom.
stones. What was the table then?
An inch and a quarter.
1.25 inch table. This is another one of these designer rings. 9.5, and we're going to start this at $58. Starting bid $58. Right there. That's a great view of that. All the stones, all the gemstones, beautiful ring, size 9.5. Thank you, Jen's Gems. It's a gorgeous ring, size 9.5. You're going.
This is fabulous.
Right, Gina? It really is. But you have to have a big, size 9.5. I'd like to try to get the other one in, the other garnet. And then you have that purple with the sapata. As my Aunt Nancy would say, cocktail hour rings. Right, Mama Tripla? Yeah. Absolutely. Well, you guys know it's here. We're going to pass on that. I want to try to get another ring in before we do the next giveaway. No. Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
All right. I was going to bring the other garnet or the...
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, can I have the...
Okay.
The measurer? The measurer. 8 3/4 then. Man-made opal. 9 3/4. I just want to see if this has a name. Nope. So this is sterling silver. It's a 9 3/4. Don't push it. 9 3/4. Sterling silver and opal. This is another beauty. Did I say 9? Is that what I said? Can you put it on there again?
8 3/4.
8 3/4. Size 8 3/4. Sterling silver and opals. Great colors. I love those man-made, the blue opals. Beautiful ring, great design. Size 8 3/4. Starting bid $55. Starting bid $55. Size 8 3/4. Drop down 10 feet.
If it fit me, it'd be mine.
It does fit your thinking.
It's
Looking for a starting bid of $55. See, what I thought was finish up the plastic.
okay.
Okay, there's no interest. We're going to pass on that. Okay. Let's go back to some. All right, Dennis. Oh, we're going to sell that to Cheryl for $55.
Congratulations,
Going
Cheryl.
once,
It's beautiful.
Going twice. Fair warning, and sold to Cheryl. Congrats, Cheryl. Fabulous ring. Congrats. So Dennis wants to bring up the green check rhinestone necklace. And then we'll do the giveaway. Congratulations, Cheryl. Is that one signed?
20 inches for strap.
I think it's signed. I think. Maybe not.
You think? Yes.
Yes. So we have another beautiful check necklace, David Broussard.
Mm-hmm.
This is green. Okay.
It is signed right there.
And what is it? Green and clear.
Green
Clear.
and clear.
And what's that? There looks like gold in there. Like a gold color. Can I see it?
No, it's green and clear. And
Well, what are those? There's like, oh, that's the gold metal.
yeah,
Okay. So you have clear with green, and then you have the large green glass in the centers. This is another beauty.
it is signed.
This is signed by David Hussar. This is a true Elizabeth Taylor necklace. I could see Elizabeth Taylor wearing this green necklace, but with her it'd probably be emeralds. But this is a beauty. It is signed by David Hussar. And what was the length?
20 inches.
20 inches long on this fabulous green and clear check necklace.
4.5-inch drop.
4.5-inch drop. We're going to do a starting bid of $95. Starting bid $95. Another beauty.
It is gorgeous.
We have Noelle in at 95. Elizabeth, you both came in at the same time. Elizabeth, I would need you to go to 100. It's not even picking up the green as pretty as should be.
It is beautiful.
We have Elizabeth at 100. I wish you could see the green, because you're not really, maybe on an angle. We have Noelle back at 105. This is another spectacular piece. We have Elizabeth back at 110 and Noelle back at 115.
It drapes so beautifully.
And we have Elizabeth back at 125. And Noelle came back at 130. Green and clear, beautiful check necklace. Elizabeth at 135. And Noelle is back at 140. We have Elizabeth back at 145. Can I have something popcorn, Monticello? We have Noelle back at 150. Everyone's got the popcorn out. Elizabeth is back at 155 on this gorgeous necklace.
It's gorgeous.
Noelle is back at 160, and Mama Chola has the pizza. Who's bringing the beer? Elizabeth wants this necklace. She's at 175. And Noelle is at 180. We have two strong women bidding here. Rhonda brought the beer. We have Noelle at 180. And Gigi said absolutely gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's no doubt
Elizabeth
about it.
is out. Thank you, Elizabeth, for all your bids. We're going to count this down for Noelle. Going once, going twice. Fair warning.
It's
and
beautiful.
Sold to Noelle. And again, Elizabeth, thank you for all your bids.
Yes, thank you.
Can you put that in here?
Mm-hmm.
Like grab one more or no?
If you want.
Well, let's do some plastic. But I know you want to put something on that board. Congratulations. And really, again, Elizabeth, can't thank you enough. Okay, so Dennis, bring up.
Is this silver?
That's sterling silver. And what are those pearls again? Remember, you always joke around with me. Come on, Dennis. It starts with a B. Oh,
Baroque.
Baroque. Baroque. This is the one with the multi necklace.
Okay.
Okay. Well, wait. Can I Hold on, because you're jumping a little too fast for me.
Can I?
Can you look?
Sterling silver and Baroque pearls.
So we have this beautiful
Absolutely beautiful.
sterling silver and Baroque pearls. This necklace is incredible. We picked this up at the gem show the other day. Again, it's sterling silver and Baroque pearls. Baroque. What was the length on it? 20?
20 inches.
This is 20 inches long. Gorgeous, fabulous necklace.
4-inch drop.
And we're going to do a starting bid of $68. Starting bid $68. Sterling silver and large Baroque pearls. Yes, please get the thumbs up. Make Bruce happy. So we're looking for, we have purple in at 68. We're now looking for 70. I wish I could find those other bags. Would that fit in here?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta bring out the crazy girls. You know what I'm saying? After this, we will do the next giveaway. I'm gonna have a T-shirt made. Make Bruce happy.
Make Bruce happy.
Make Bruce happy. Make Dennis happy too, Leslie said. So we have purple in for 68. If I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for purple.
They're beautiful.
Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. They're a whitish, they're like a whitish yellow, like a champagne color, Kitty. But we're going to bring up another pearl necklace after the giveaway. Congratulations, Purple.
OT.
Okay. So, okay. Can I pick the question?
You can do anything you want.
Oh, okay. Which one? Not that one. Which?
Cinderella's fat sister.
Oh, let's do this one. Which?
What?
But I don't know. When you said she, when she said what? She left? Like left? Not that one? Okay. So we got. Look, can I see the others?
Okay, let's do this one.
Wait, what did I do with the other thing I was giving away? Okay, which one? The last one?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that one. This one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know you're going to get a lot of people that are going to know this answer. But
No.
okay, guys, you know the routine. Dennis will say the question, we'll say go, and you give the answer.
Who said this famous line? If you can dream it, you can do it. Who said, if you could dream it, you can do it?
Go.
Go.
If you could dream it, you could do it. Who said that?
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Dennis. Nope. Come on, really think. You guys could do it. Come on.
If you could dream it,
If you could
do
dream it, you could do it. There it is. Elizabeth Ho. Elizabeth was the first one. Elizabeth got it. Walt Disney. Walt Disney. And Elizabeth, you are getting this beautiful necklace made by Dennis. Truly, truly, truly beautiful. Truly beautiful. This is coming home to you, Elizabeth. A necklace by Dennis. Blue and clear. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Detroit giveaway.
That was funny.
Dumb keeper. Okay, so I want to bring up the crazy pearl necklace.
Crazy pearl necklace.
Did Dennis make that round tea-colored necklace on the white bust in the background?
Yes.
Yes, he did, Noel. I will bring that up right after this crazy pearl necklace. Yes, he did. We'll bring it up right after this.
This is 20 inches. Finally, I got a coat on.
Hang on. Let me set that up before you. Do you have a bust to put that on? Because you got to put it on here. Put it on this.
Okay.
Well,
I got it.
then I'm not going to be able to shut off the hair.
Okay.
Dennis is wearing a coat.
He has this air conditioner on to the point that ice is forming.
No, it's not. Okay, so we have this fabulous. We picked this up at the same place at the gem show. The man who I bought this from, these are called crazy pearls. Crazy pearls because of the crazy shapes. These are natural peacock colored crazy pearls, sterling silver clasp, and what size? 20 inch?
20 inch.
20-inch neck. It's called a crazy pearl. And we're going to do a starting bid of $75. Really unique, super necklace, crazy pearls, peacock color, $75 starting bid, 20-inch neck. Super necklace. Thank you, Mama Chola. It's a crazy necklace, but that's why it's called Crazy Pearls. It's a fun piece and elegant at the same time. These are natural beads, natural pearls, fresh water. Almost looks like a fetish, right? I think if you put it on the board, it looks better
Okay.
than you holding it, because you really can't. Super necklace.
My pleasure. You're going to love Moonlit Lounge. Enjoy your dinner.
Thanks. See ya.
Looking for a starting bid of 75.
They're great.
It is. It's a stunning, unique, kind of fun necklace.
Yeah.
With
So
a white
different.
outfit, white t-shirt and blue jeans. Looks like it was grown squished.
Afraid so.
It's pretty adorable.
Just the coloring on them.
Yeah, it's cute. It's thoughtful.
And it's natural.
Okay, well, let's pass on these
Okay.
and let's do some more plastic.
No, someone wants to see
Oh,
that
the
necklace.
turquoise necklace, right. So you guys know it's here. We can put it back. Okay. So we're going to bring up a necklace that Dennis created. Is that a soda? Looks like it.
No.
Looks like it.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. So here is the blue or turquoise colored AB crystal necklace,
22 inches in length.
22 inches long. This is a beauty. It sparkles. It's got colors of gold and purples and pinks. Another true beauty by Dennis. And what kind of closure?
A lobster.
Lobster claw closure. Okay. And how many inches?
22.
22 inches long and we're going to do a starting bid of $30. Starting bid $30 on this beautiful necklace by Dennis. We have Noelle in at 30, looking for 32. Right? They're super flashy. We have Elizabeth in at 32. We're now looking for 34. Leslie McNeil said you really need to start signing your pieces. We have Noelle back at 34.
Thank you.
Right? It looks like disco. Yes. We have Elizabeth back at 36. We're now looking for 38. And Noelle is back at 38.
The beads are stunning on this.
They are. They really are. They're nice size, too.
Yeah.
So we have Noelle at 38. We're now looking for 40. Everyone loves this one. Elizabeth is out. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. And we're going to count this down. If I don't see any other interest for Noelle, going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Noelle. Congratulations, and thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. You made one similar last week, too. Did you make one similar
I
to
don't
this?
think so.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Can you close this? Which it's not closing. Like I can't.
I'm just gonna.
Oh, I got it.
What you gonna do?
Go like this. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations. You want to? Well, that's not like that. Let's bring up another plastic piece.
Okay.
Let's bring up the green, one in the black, the back, the blue and black.
Okay.
Okay, so I need a mandrel. And this is big. This is like the size, saying a size 7.5. I'm an 8. Look at this. I'm an 8, and you can't see the stretch. So I'm going to say this stretch bracelet is great for a 7 3/4. 7 3/4 on the mandrel. This is a larger stretch bracelet. It's
2 inches wide.
aqua and black, or teal and black. This is another beautiful acrylic / plastic bracelet. And we are going to do a starting bid of $18. Starting bid 18 on this beautiful stretch bracelet. I've got an early morning. Good night, guys. Thank you for coming, Rhonda.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Always a pleasure seeing you. We have Pamela in at 18. Have a wonderful evening. We're now looking for 20 on this great stretch bracelet, teal and black. I have an 8-inch wrist, and it fits me without stretching. And if I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for Pamela. Good night, Kay Bailey.
Good night, Kay.
Thank you for coming. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Pamela. Congrats, Pamela. Let's bring up that one. Okay, because I was going to say the black and white oval, but you could do that one. That's a neat one. I want to say circle gets the square. Yeah. How am I going to measure this? Because it's a weird shape. How about I just do this? No, that ain't going to work. I'm going to say 7. Size 7, black and white. square stretch bracelet. This shape and the bracelet is unique, really super well made. Again, it's a layered black and white stretch bracelet, measures 7 inches on the mandrel. This is another beauty, and we're going to do a starting bid of $20. Did that match the necklace? It's close to it.
Yes.
It's very close to it, Karen. Yes. We have Pamela in at 20. Who bought that? You know?
I don't know.
What are you doing? Oh,
I just want to figure out something.
well, do you have to figure it out now?
Yes.
Okay. So we have Pamela at 20, looking for 22. Jump to Twiggy time. Can you take that off the table, though?
This is an 1 3/4 inches.
Okay.
So I measured
Okay, so you measured it.
1.75
Right.
times 5 comes to
Right,
8.75.
but it's not 8.
So it's 8
it won't
inches.
fit me. I put it on,
Oh,
Dennis.
okay.
So I'm saying 7, maybe 7.5. And we are going to count this down for Pamela. I don't have any more of those necklaces. We're going to count this down for Pamela. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Pamela. Congratulations. Could we bring up this vintage necklace?
Sure.
It's not a stretch, but it's great. Congrats, congrats. We're going to bring up this vintage plastic necklace. It's not a stretch necklace. It has a screw, what does it have? A screw, a spring ring closer. Let me see.
20 inches?
Yeah. So this necklace, you want to put it on a bust?
Yes.
Do you have a bust you could put it on?
I will get one.
Okay. Hang on 1 second, Dennis. I'm going to hobble over here.
He's hobbling. This necklace is 20 inches in length.
We don't know who bought that necklace, though.
And it is truly vintage. And it has a lobster claw closure.
Okay.
And
What do we have up? The vintage necklace has cream with gold little specks. This is a vintage piece. And we are going to do a starting bid of $15. Starting, look at this thing. Talk about bubble gum. I gotta see who, starting bid 15. She was a model in the 60s. Who, Twiggy? Who bought that bracelet, Dad?
I have no idea. I can't remember everything
Why not?
because I'm good, but not that good.
Well, someone, I'm sure they'll remember. Unless it's up there. Should I do this one? Or this is like incredible.
Anyway, truly vintage.
Truly vintage, red and cream with gold specks. Looking for $15. Love Go-Go Boots. Okay, they're
Twiggy.
talking about Twiggy. We're going to pass on this necklace, and we're going to bring up another great necklace. Should I bring up this one
Mm-hmm.
or this one? That one?
Mm-hmm.
Right, but I don't know who bought the bracelet. So we're going to bring up a necklace that almost matches one of the bracelets that was sold. This is the
20.
cream or black. See, this one looks more cream though.
Yeah.
Where the bracelet wasn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So this necklace is cream and black.
20 inches.
Okay, but I just want to explain. This necklace is similar to the bracelet, but the bracelet was a little whiter. This is a creamier, but it's actually still white, right? White or cream and black with black beads, black plastic beads around the back. These are all individual pieces. We're going to do a starting bid of $28. Starting bid $28. It's like a cream and black necklace. We have Sherilyn at 28. We're now looking for 30. Super mod, right? Absolutely.
It is fabulous.
I think it is.
Yes.
And then we have those little ones, but those little ones maybe. So we have Cheryl at 28. We're now looking for 30. Tim. And if I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for Cheryl. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Cheryl. Congratulations, Cheryl.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
Let's bring this one. You got to put on a different. I don't know. I never saw one like this before. Really. Congratulations, Cheryl. You love your plastic. A lot of people do. I love it.
20 inches in length. It has
20 inches long,
a
black plastic hook closure, and it's a multi-strand necklace, all plastic, multicolored beads. I'm going to call this the bubblegum necklace. This necklace looks like bubblegum. Right? I think it looks like bubblegum. You have a thin strand, a medium strand. How many strands? Can you count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is an outrageous necklace. Great for summer.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you remember the candy on the string?
A candy necklace. And I'm sorry, what was Jawbreakers. Oh my God, bringing back memories. Do either of you paint? I used to paint, Heidi. I used to paint on canvas. I used to paint furniture, but I don't anymore. But I love color. So in that, we're going to bring up this necklace, and we're going to do a starting bid of $30. Starting bid $30. Black closure, black plastic hook closure, multi-strand necklace. Picture that with a tan, white shirt, blue jeans, fabulous necklace, every color, looking for a starting bid of $30. Right, Dina Marie? Candy. Bubblegum machine. I think it's great.
Yeah.
You know, if I put that in different stores, it's just a matter of time.
It's fabulous.
Oh, is that what you
So we're going to pass on it?
We're going to pass on that.
Okay.
And let's bring up the other check necklace. And then we could bring up that vintage glass necklace. Here. I don't have room over here.
Okay.
You want to bring up the green board? Here, give me this. I'm just going to put this, just give me a second to measure. I don't believe it's signed.
No, it's not signed. Nope.
Huh?
No, it's not.
I mean, I could leave some of
Yes. It's 20 inches with a
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta bring this up.
4-inch drop. Okay, I'm going to start showing it because I think it's too fabulous just to sit here and wait for you.
What you doing?
Showing it.
Your what?
Here it is: light green, dark green, clear, and pink crystals.
This is a check necklace. It's to look like multiple necklaces on one neck. Incredible piece. We are going to start this off at $85. Starting bid $85.
Dark green.
Light green. Clear. Another beauty.
Can I see the
What?
flashlight?
Yeah, I don't think it glows, but you could try it. We have Elizabeth in at 85. No. No.
No.
We have Elizabeth in at 85, looking for 90. Look at this, the opposite.
Yeah. It's absolutely beautiful.
These pieces,
I tell you,
you can't say.
you can't pick one.
What?
You can't pick one.
No, you can't. And that's why. And the prices we're giving are great. We got them at great prices. And I think we're going to count this down for Elizabeth.
It is beautiful.
Going once. Going twice. Losing people.
It's 1, 2, 3.
Fair warning.
Cheers.
And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth. You have great taste.
Okay.
Okay, well, you have to give me a chance to write it up. Okay, you want to take that?
Mhm.
Congrats.
Moving
Hang on.
right along.
You're... Okay. See, I have that giant, fabulous one, but I want to hang on closer to
21 inches in length.
Here comes another fun black with white. Black with white. This is the opposite of the other that was cream with black. Plastic or acrylic necklace. Another beautiful, classy piece.
This is cream on black.
Cream on black. A classic necklace. I mean, just picture that with different colored clothing. I mean, it's just a statement piece, elegant piece, fun piece. And what was it? What's the length on this?
20 inches.
20 inches.
20.
I was asking. Why are you double checking me? Just watch that.
I think it's 22. $22.
22 inches long. Black with cream. Sounds like a coffee. Black with cream.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do a starting bid of $28. Starting bid $28. Black with cream or black with white. Great necklace. 22 inches long.
It's a fun piece. They're fun pieces.
They're fun pieces. I mean, you can't say anything else. You can keep saying it, but, you know. Mamachola. You missed a number. This, I think, is 8 inches. Looking for a starting bid of 28. On Thursday, we're going to have more plastic as well as these. Everybody, you know the drill. Yes, we need more thumbs up, everyone.
Yes, please.
Make Bruce and Dennis happy, but really make me happy.
I'm always happy.
Okay, we're going to pass on that necklace. Let's bring up this plastic bracelet. And then we got the checkerboard bracelet.
Okay.
So let's bring this one up. This measures 7 and...
Can we bring up this brooch first?
Sure.
That has been sitting
okay.
here.
So we're going to bring up a Joan Rivers rhinestone brooch. This is a big brooch. This is not meant for a blouse or a shirt.
3 by 3 by 3.
This is meant for a jacket or a blazer or a hat. This is a heavy brooch. This is a heavy brooch by Joan Rivers, and we're going to do a starting bid of $65. Starting bid $65. Joan Rivers, red and what is it? Red and black?
Red and dark red.
Red and dark red.
And charcoal.
Can I see it? We have Elizabeth in at 65. It's gray and dark red, and then that medium red. Can you show the back, Dennis, please?
Yep.
There's the back. It's
There's
signed Joan Rivers.
Right there.
Again, it's a heavier piece. Yes, Dennis. And beautiful piece emanates. It's a quality piece. She makes beautiful jewelry. And we're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Another beautiful piece. Could we bring up the, you want to bring that one up?
Yes.
Okay. There's another Joan Rivers. Now, here, do you want me to put that? Because can you take this one? I was going to do this one too.
Okay.
Well, give me that one first.
Okay.
Which one you want?
We'll do this one. You measured
Which
this
one?
one. You measured this already, didn't you?
Well, yeah. This one. This one can be in 7 3/4. Look, I mean, it's tight. I'm going to say 7, really. All right? 7, 7.5. Because once they stretch out, they're, you know. Oh, look at that. Isn't that wild? Look at this inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to do this one?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Bruce and Dennis. Yes, take your break, Mama Chola. Go have dinner. Go eat your victuals.
I wish I.
Okay. This is a big one.
Yeah. 8 inches.
8 1/4. See how big the opening is. So we have this 8 1/4 on the mandrel striped bangle bracelet. How big? Has to be
2 3/4 inches.
2 3/4 inches inside diameter. This should fit an 8-inch wrist. It's a big bangle. It's measuring, what did I say? 8 1/4 on the mandrel?
Yeah.
8 1/4 on the mandrel. We're going to do a starting bid of $18.
1.5 wide.
1.5 wide. Great bracelet. Great for mixing with Bakelite, other plastics. We have Deborah Schulman in an 18. Great for stacking. Like I said, Deborah, if it doesn't fit, you send it back to me, but I will say it's going to fit you. And I see Elizabeth jumped in at 20.
I mean, the color it isn't cut. It's just,
What are you talking about?
it's color goes right through.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have Deborah back at 22. We're now looking for 24. Great bangle bracelet. Right. It's not just side. It's not,
Yeah, it's just not.
one-sided.
Yeah.
Elizabeth is out. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Deborah. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Deborah. Congratulations, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah. This is how big?
That measures like 7.25 inches on the mandrel. We have another funky stretch bracelet.
2
You
inches.
got your bracelet, Deborah. I said I would find you a bracelet.
2 inches wide.
This is
7.25 in circumference.
inside circumference.
Inside circumference.
Right, but it's a stretch, multicolors, and if you look at the inside, it also has fun colors. The colors go throughout this piece. This is another incredible modern abstract piece. And
It's a quality piece.
right, quality, heavy plastic, acrylic, and we are going to do a starting bid of $18. Starting bid 18 on this fun abstract stretch bracelet. Great colors. We have Cheryl in at 18. We're now looking for 20. I think that looks like it's artwork.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of. You know. So you have Cheryl at 18 looking for 20. If I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for Cheryl. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Cheryl.
The funny part is you start looking at it and you start seeing things. I see a face here.
Congratulations, Cheryl.
I see a dragon here.
Okay. We're glad you see all that. Would you like another drink, Dennis? No. Let's bring up the checkerboard.
The checkerboard.
The checkerboard.
Can we bring up these earrings?
Afterwards. Okay. There's a lot of plastic, so we're definitely going to have a lot for Thursday as well. Well, this is like kind of stretched out. So this one, see, I don't want to go when it opens. I'm going to say 7.75. Look, I have an 8, so let's say 7.75. So we're going to bring up a checkerboard. Teal or aqua colored stretch square, and in the squares are checkerboards. A great panel bracelet. It's a little greener in person than it's showing up on the screen. It's a fun piece, and we're going to do the same thing. Starting bid $18. Starting bid 18. 7.75 on the mandrel. If you like checkerboards or a houndstooth, almost like a houndstooth, looking for a starting bid of $18. Now the black one, or maybe the white one. No. So we could pass on this. Okay, we're going to pass on this. And let's bring up the white and black, the oval. See the oval? No, the big bracelet. Have a good night, Heidi. Thank you for coming.
Good night, Heidi.
Have a wonderful evening. So we have an oval, white and black, acrylic bracelet, 7 1/4 on the mandrel. This is oval, white and black. Just, you got to get up on the screen. It's not there yet.
1 3/4 in width.
1 3/4 in width. We have this fabulous oval, white and black, or black and white. And
It's
we're going
black
to
on
do
white.
the same thing, $18 starting bid. This is the oval. I'm looking for a starting bid of 18.
It is beautiful.
We have Elizabeth in at 18, looking for 20. Just watch that for a second.
Okay. We have 18 looking for 20 on this beautiful.
Stretch bracelet oval. And if we don't see any other oh my God, look at this. It has fringe.
Huh.
If we don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Can I bring up these earrings?
You sure can.
Okay.
These are not, those are costume. Yeah.
I know.
All right. Congratulations. So
Fabulous.
the earrings Dennis is bringing up, these are costume to look like silver. They're in the style of Native American.
They are pierced.
These are great earrings. They've got dyed stone
Got
and feathers,
a saddle,
boots.
feather, a hat. I don't know what this is, but these are boots.
Well, you got feathers, Ben.
Yeah.
And then you got an abstract, I guess. And we're going to do a starting bid, $20 starting bid on these fun costume in the style of Native American pierced earrings. These are fun, great earrings, great with blue jeans. You like them?
Yes.
What?
I think they're fabulous. Great with denim.
Okay, let's put my thing up. This has
I think they're great.
a hook. Okay, we're going to pass on those because there's no interest.
Okay.
Nothing. Screen solid.
Green solid.
Green solid. Okay. Let's bring up this necklace, which is white, clear, and vintage. Now, I was told these are French glass pieces, but I could be wrong. So we're bringing up this really unusual check necklace. It's not signed. What are you looking for?
I was just looking.
It's a different back, though. It's more like a brassy color. This necklace is an unusual check piece. It's got opaque white rhinestones, clear rhinestones, and these fabulous vintage glass cabochons.
$18 with a 3.5-inch drop.
18 inches long, 3.5-inch drop. The drop in the front has a little bit of a fringe Just move the little bit of a fringe that does dangle. Again, this is opaque white, clear, and then those red with cream or off-white glass cabochons are molded glass. I was told those are French glass, but I'm not 100% positive. I really don't know. I mean, it's a Czech necklace, so maybe they're Czech pieces, not French. It's an incredible piece. Each one of those molded glass cabochons are incredible. And we are going to do a starting bid of $95 on this beautiful necklace. Incredible piece, different design than the others. We have Elizabeth in at 95, looking for 100 on this incredible piece. Opaque white with the clear glass, clear rhinestones, and those incredible molded glass red and cream cabochons.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It's a different, I like it. You're a little stuck
Unique.
on that one. I just find this one a little different than the others. I mean, they're all different, but this one really catches my eye.
Yeah.
And if I don't see any other interest, doesn't it, Karen? Those beads, those glass cabochons look French to me, but it's a Czech necklace. It came where the others were. This closure has a hook closure where the others have lobster claws. But we're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
It's a super piece. It's different than the others. I think it's an incredible piece. Could we bring up those single, though you mix, no, are those two necklaces or one? You mix them. You got to separate them. Congratulations. So you got to separate them though. Okay.
I will.
We're going to bring up, there's two vintage necklaces that we're bringing up. They're glass beads on metal links. Don't forget, we have our last giveaway at 10 o'clock.
This is 50 inches in length.
50 inches long, and I think it's an over the head.
Over the head.
Over the head. The beads on this are incredible. Can we show it?
Uh-huh.
You got like a tubular glass bead, and then you have these little glass round beads. Hi, Merche. Welcome in.
Hi, Michelle.
So this is a vintage necklace, all glass. 50, you said?
50 inches in length.
50 inches long. Happy Victoria Day. What's Victoria Day? I guess it's Canada.
I guess so.
So it's 50 inches long. Great. I'm going to say these are like a Venetian glass. They look like it to me. Great necklace. We're going to do a starting bid. $20 starting bid. 50 inches long. It's a holiday in Canada today. Oh, happy Victoria Day. We have Sherilyn at 20. These used to be called end of the day glass beads. They're Italian. Thank you, Deborah Schulman. So we have Sherilyn at 20, looking for 22. It's a 50-inch necklace. And what's the length is 50 inches, Merche. 50 inches long. We have Merche in at 22. We're now looking for 24. And Gems said great price. They're becoming more and more expensive. We have Cheryl back at 24. We're now looking for 26. And Merche is back at 26. And Cheryl came back at 28. It is beautiful. I like the little speckles on the other.
Yes.
Can you hold still, kind of, sort of? You're moving it like all over the place. We have Merche back at 30. We're now looking for 32. And Cheryl is right back at 32. So we're now looking for 34. 54 people here. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us tonight. Cheryl is high at 32. And Merche is back at 34. And Cheryl is right back at 36. 50 inches long. We're now looking for 38. Can you raise it up a little more? Because I don't think they could see all the way at the bottom of the screen. Okay, Merche is out. Thank you, Merche, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Cheryl. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Cheryl. And thank you, Merche, for all your bids. And congratulations, Cheryl.
Congratulations.
Now, we do
And
have
thank you.
another necklace, similar, another oldie. This one has little metal,
Doohickeys.
what do you call them?
Doohickeys.
Little doohickeys, not doohickeys.
Also 50 inches in length.
This is another beauty. These are solid beads, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are solid glass beads, 50 inches long, with these little metal flaps, I'm going to call them.
Doohickeys.
Spangles. Okay. Deborah said they're called spangles. And we're going to do a starting bid of $25. Starting bid 25 of Bangles. 50 inches long, another vintage piece. Bangles that sparkle. Looking with a starting bid of 25. 50 inches long, came from the same household. So I guess they kind of sort of work together. We have purple in at 25. Sparkle, Bangles plus sparkle is spangles. Looking for 27. You have opaque and transparent glass beads. 50 inches long. If I don't see any other, Dan, stop. Can you stop moving your hand?
Okay.
Please? If I don't see any other interest, we're going to count this down for purple. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to purple. Congratulations, purple. Let's do the other rosaries.
Could we bring up these earrings?
Sure, and then could we do the other rosaries?
Sure.
We have 2 more rosaries to do yet.
Three inches
So we have these, are these pierced or?
pierced.
We have these vintage rust-colored plastic earrings with black. Again, these are dangles. These are vintage earrings. These are pierced. They're probably from the 1970s, maybe 80s. Can you flip to show the back, please? Hi, Janie. Welcome in. And did you measure the length?
3 inches.
3 inches long. And we're going to do a starting bid of $15. Starting bid $15 on these vintage pierced earrings. They kind of look like owl eyes, don't they? If you look at them together. That's what I'm surprised. I do have green lucite. I'm surprised they didn't have earrings. You know? Okay, we're going to pass on these.
Any Met fans in the house?
No, let's not do that, Dennis. Could we do the red and black stretch? But let's do the last rosaries. The black and
These
is that like a black blue? They're black with an AB.
they're blue.
They're black.
They're black
Can I
and
see
blue.
them? They're black with an AB, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to bring up this beautiful vintage rosary. These are, I believe, black beads with a blue AB coloring. Super pretty. Great rosary. A beautiful vintage piece. And we're going to do a starting bid of $15. Starting bid $15 on the beautiful glass rosary. Vintage rosary. I waited too long on them. So we have looking for a starting bid of $15 on the black with blue rosaries. We got Elizabeth in it. We have Elizabeth in at 15, and Leslie, I would need you to go to 17. We have Elizabeth at 15. Leslie, I would need you to go to 17. We have Leslie at 17. We're now looking for 19. And Elizabeth is back at 19. We're now looking for lucky 21. And Leslie's back at 21 on these beautiful vintage glass bead necklace rosary. We have Leslie at 21 looking for 23. Elizabeth is out. Thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. We're going to count this down for Leslie. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Leslie. And again, thank you, Elizabeth, for your bids. Now we're going to bring up the green transparent, beautiful green glass bead rosary. What are you looking for?
Says something on the back.
Okay. What's it say? Or do you want me to look?
Yeah, what did you look?
Okay. It says, Merry Christmas. It says, America needs Fatimo 2018. Fatimo. Fatimo, right?
Fatima?
Oh, Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Fatima 2018. Great green. So I guess you heard what I was trying to figure out. It says Fatima 2018. Green transparent glass bead rosary. We're going to do a starting bid of $10. $10 on this rosary. Transparent green. Fatima, I think, is a saint. Oh, okay.
Oh, Lady of Fatima.
Oh, Lady of Fatima. All right. Looking for a starting bid of $10. Is Dina still here? Oh, yeah, Dina's still here. We have Leslie in at 10. This one's interesting, but this one's not. Fatima is in Portugal. Oh, okay. See something. Gennaro. What's that, Italian? Gennaro. So we have Leslie in at 10. And we are going to count this down for Leslie. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Leslie. Congratulations, Leslie. You have some collection of rosaries. And I believe you said you get these. I think your daughter has the collection. These are going to be beautiful. Do you want to, let's bring up another.
That cross is fabulous.
Okay, but you know what? I'd rather bring up.
These earrings.
Dennis, you and those earrings.
I love these earrings.
Okay, so we're going to bring up the other vintage earrings where we had up the pineapple and the cherries.
2 3/4 inches.
These are watermelons. These are vintage watermelon pierced earrings. The Miracle of Fatima in 1917. Yes, your daughter. She must have some collection, Leslie. So we have these. Our Lady of Fatima is the Virgin Mary. Oh, okay. I'm hearing all these different things. So these are fabulous. These are like a light plastic. These are truly vintage. These are pierced earrings. And what's the length, Dennis?
2 3/4 inches.
2 3/4 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
2 3/4 inches long. We're going to do a starting bid of $18. Starting bid 18 on the watermelon pierced earrings. Looking for a starting bid of 18. I think they froze. Mama Chola is back in the house. Right, Dina Marie? Picture these at a picnic. 1960. How she used to say it?
Picture this.
Picture this. 1960.
A picnic, 1960.
We have purple in at 18. Looking for 20. And the back looks the same? Because you're not
No.
flipping them. Can you flip the back so they
There's
can see
the back.
Here's the back. She does have a wonderful collection. I bet. And if I don't see any other interest, we are going to count these down for purple. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to
And
purple.
it is time.
Time for the giveaway. Time for the next giveaway. Giveaway. These are kind of interesting. Right? They're different. Congrats, congrats. Are these sunglasses?
Yes.
Okay. They're lit colored. Okay. Just waiting for the earrings. Is that one?
Mhm.
2. They look edible. Congratulations, Purple.
The
Okay.
edible
So-
ink.
We are going to do the last giveaway for tonight. Which question are you asking? And then we'll do a scan, I guess, after. Can I see? I mean, you have to show me because I won't know the answer. Oops. Which one? Okay. So that's who. That's okay. So you're gonna say the. All right.
What was the name of Cinderella's fat stepsister?
I love the way you say that.
What was the name of Cinderella's fat stepsister?
Go.
Go.
This is gonna be a hard one. Cinderella's. Nope. Nope. Tama. Ben, are you watching?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. You could do it. Google it. Nope. Nope. Fatty. Come on, guys. Google. It's cheating, but you could use it if you can't get it. Dennis, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And it's the fat sister?
Yes.
Come on, guys. You could do it. Can we give a hint?
So
There it is. Noel got it.
Noel,
Noel
congratulations.
Anastasia. And Noel, you are getting these really unique sunglasses by Dennis. Anastasia. These are coming to you, Noel. These really unique sunglasses by Dennis. These are yours.
Congratulations.
Okay. Woohoo, Google, thank you. Bruce and Dennis. If you can't find the answer, Google is the way to go. That's what I say. I wouldn't want someone to do it in the beginning. So should we do another vintage bracelet real fast? Or you want to do a scan? Let's do a scan.
Let's do this first.
No. Let's save it for Thursday.
Why, let's do it now.
Okay. So we're going to do another vintage clamper. This is pink plastic. And are those pink rhinestones? No, I know they're rhinestones.
That's not plastic.
Oh, the pink isn't?
No.
No, it's glass.
Yes.
So we have a glass vintage. We'll do the scan right after this, Mama Chola. This is a pink glass vintage clamper bracelet. You got pink opaque rhinestones, and you got this beautiful pink textured cabochons or molded glass. And this is a clamper. Did you tell them the size?
No.
Because you did it so fast. And the size on this bracelet is a small one, size 6.5. This is size 6.5.
It is beautiful.
Beautiful molded glass.
Isn't this?
It's a clamper.
It looks
No,
like
it's not.
check glass.
No. Who told you that?
It just
No.
has the personality of it.
No. We were not told that
Okay.
that's what that is.
I didn't say we were told. I just said.
I was told they're vintage. No one said check
Okay.
glass stones.
All right.
And we are going to do a starting bid of $68. Starting bid $68. Vintage bracelet. This is a clamper. If he opens it up, he'll show you. We have Elizabeth in at 68. We're now looking for 70 on this beautiful pink vintage bracelet. Wait till they see the other ones. Should I bring up one of the other ones?
Thursday.
Thursday? We have two others that are phenomenal. We'll bring them up Thursday. So I don't see any other interest. We are going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations.
That is beautiful.
It's truly a beautiful vintage piece. Okay, could we do a scan? So every
That bracelet would look good with the white necklace.
but Elizabeth saw it already.
Well, I know.
So what do you want to?
I'm just saying.
Well, then she'll see it again if you do a scan. Elizabeth, did you see this bracelet before? I might have started. I started that one for more. That's why. I think. Elizabeth, did you see this bracelet? It's a. I think that was a 6.5 also, right?
Yeah.
6.5. I don't know where she is. You're frozen on the screen. I did see it. It's beautiful. I might have had a higher price. I'm going to drop the price and do it at the same. If you're interested, it's 68. We're going to start the bidding at 68. Dennis feels it kind of goes with the check necklace. Size 6.5.
Elizabeth is in for 68.
And we have Elizabeth in for 68. This will go great with that check necklace.
And we're counting it down.
We're counting it down. Sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations, Elizabeth. This is another beauty.
Thank you so much. It's a beautiful bracelet.
It's a beautiful bracelet, and it really will go great with that necklace. Okay, so let's do the scan.
Okay.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. Yeah, that's another. We should have done that. Could we do that before we do the scan?
Okay.
We got one more necklace to do before we do the scan. It's a vintage glass. Yeah,
I just want to.
I know, but you don't have to. Now look what you did.
I just want to.
Okay. Okay. Let's show that.
Okay.
Not that one.
All right.
Okay. So this is a beautiful double strand pink molded glass and crystal necklace, and the clasp is beautiful.
22 inches in length.
22 inches long,
Double strand.
double strand with a fabulous clasp. The clasp is just as gorgeous as the beads on the necklace. Pink and green.
Mm-hmm.
Pink and green.
Look at the little flower
The
beads.
construction of this is incredible. 22 inches long.
22 inches long.
22 inches long.
I
And
love
we're
the
gonna
molded
do-
glass flower
Can I
beads.
say the starting bid before
Yes.
we keep going? And the starting bid is $20. $20 starting bid on this great vintage piece.
This is sweet.
Super pretty. We have Elizabeth in at 20, looking for. Can you back it up a little? You're a little blurry.
I'm trying to
So they can all see it then.
focus in on the
I know.
little flowers.
We have Elizabeth Johnson in at 22. And Elizabeth is at 24. Oops. And Deborah Schulman is in at 26.
There's something very romantic about
We have
this.
Deborah Schulman high at 26. We're now looking for 28. And Elizabeth Johnson, Elizabeth Ho is in at 30. We have Elizabeth high at 30. The clasp is fabulous, right, Shelbel? We have two Elizabeths bidding in here also. Elizabeth Johnson is out. Thank you, Elizabeth Johnson, for your bids. We have Elizabeth at 30, and everybody is out except for Elizabeth. We're going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. fair warning, and sold to Elizabeth. And thank you, everybody, for your bids. It is truly a beautiful piece.
Congratulations.
All right, now let's do the scan. Congrats, congrats. Here, can you put these earrings over there? Do you want to put this? And maybe this. And then, because this one's like a burgundy. Okay. Hi, Raven Chest. Welcome in, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
Hey, Doug. How's the weather out there in California? So Dennis is doing the scan. You guys know, if you see something, you say something. If you see something, say something. I forgot about this yellow here. It's warm out there today. So I guess the sweatshirt is off, right? Again, if you see something, say something. Right, Chevelle. The sweatshirt is off per Mama Chola. The large black stretch bracelet. You got it, Pamela. Okay, Dan, I got the large black stretch bracelet with the confetti, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what that measures. 48 people still here. So on this, without it going, I'm going to say 6 3/4, almost a 7, because if you stretch it out, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look how the color's on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's bring this up for Pamela. So we have this black stretch bracelet. It's measuring 6, what'd I say?
6 3/4.
6 3/4, almost 7 on the mandrel. This is black with multicolored confetti. 3-stone stack ring for any 10, 10.5. I'll look, Elizabeth Johnson. So this bracelet, we're going to start at $18. Starting bid, $18.
2 inches wide.
2 inches wide. Oval stretch. And we have Pamela in at 18. And Dina Marie is still in the house.
Hi, Dina Marie.
Great colors, through and through, inside and out. We're going to count this down for Pamela. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Pamela. Congratulations, Pamela. Wait, Den, the ring. The triple, I think that's the one. Hang on, Den.
That's a 7 and
No,
yeah.
she said a 10 to 10.5 rings.
okay. I'm looking.
How about the garnet, the big garnet on the front, down in the front? I know that's a 10. Left. That.
It's a 9.
What?
It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay. 10. The turquoise in the front might be a 10. The turquoise in the front might be a 10.
It's a 10.
We have a 10. I'm not sure if this is something you would want, Elizabeth. I think it was Elizabeth, right? Yes. 3 stones. Is this something? This is a size 10. Turquoise, sterling silver, size 10. I'm not sure. Elizabeth Johnson, is this? Yes. Okay, we will run this for you. This is sterling and turquoise, size 10, and the starting bid is $55. Starting bid $55. Turquoise and sterling silver, size 10. Great stone. Can you show the inside, Dennis? Because you just flipped it right under. She needs to see underneath. There's the underside. It's double shank. Great design. Is it marked sterling? Let me look then. Can I? You won't be able to see it. Hang on, Elizabeth. It is marked sterling. It is actually, it's marked, hang on. It's stamped 925, but it is sterling because I test everything. This is sterling silver. Dennis,
Okay.
don't keep trying on 100. So we have Elizabeth in at 55, and we are going to count this down for Elizabeth. Going once, going twice, fair warning, and sold to Elizabeth. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Let me just rate this up for you. Congratulations. Beautiful ring. That one came from the gem shop.
Mm-hmm.
We love you too, Elizabeth.
This is 9 3/4.
What's that?
9
Right, but
3/4.
she said 10 or 10 and a half. How about the big blue topaz on that big ring? I mean, just and for anybody. No.
No, it's a 7.
And what about the rhodochrosite on the top corner? Is that no? No, that's no, not that. Love how the ring sits high. Right, Karen? The gem show we got that ring was in New Jersey. It was called the Rock and Mineral Gem Show. We bought a lot of jewelry there, a lot of silver rings. And I think that's all for size 10s.
Mm-hmm.
I think we sold a couple of them to Linda Mather earlier. What size is that?
9.
And what about the mystic on the end? Keep going. Nope, you're going opposite. You have dyslexia, the other end. The one next to that.
Small.
No. Bruce, that's the one that comes down by in Florida. I go every twice a year, 30 years. Yes, it probably is, Mama Chola. No, we were saying how you got some of the bigger pieces, Linda. That's what we were talking about. All right, there is no more debt.
No.
So all the 10s and 10 and a halves are gone. So you got the last 10, Elizabeth Johnson. So I think we're going to call it a night because we will be back on Thursday
Yes.
with a lot more plastic and a lot more butterflies and a lot more jewelry. So we're really glad, and we can't thank you enough. You know, I say this all the time. Yes, Thursday night is at 6 p.m.
Yes.
We're
Our
going
new
back.
time.
We're going back to the original time we had, 6 p.m. on Thursday, 6 to about 9 o'clock. And again, I can't thank you all. You know, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to be here. And we love you all.
And thank you again for your prayers.
Thank you for all the prayers for Dennis, because he's healthy. He's going to live. And we can't thank you enough for everything, really.
They made it seem like, oh my God. And,
Good night, Mama Chola.
And thank you so much.
Have a great night, everyone. And we hope to see you Thursday.
Stay dry and safe.
Yes, stay safe and whatever you do.
And we love you.
We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.